Hey there Catholic bakers, it's Ariel and today I'll be showing you how to make sprinkle cookies. If you like a soft, chewy, buttery sprinkle cookies, this one's for you. So before we start, let's go ahead and do our prayer. Lord, thank you for this beautiful day. Thank you for creating us. Thank you because you didn't have to create us, but in your immense fatherly love, you wanted to share it with us. Mother Mary, thank you for saying yes to God's will and teach us to also accept God's will. Amen. Okay, so let's get started with our butter. You will need a cup of unsalted butter and you will have to melt this butter. I already melted mine and it is no longer warm to the touch. And a way you can also know that your butter is not warm anymore, just go ahead and do some squiggles in your butter and it should be opaque from under. So that's perfect. Let's go ahead and add our sugar. You will only use granulated sugar in this recipe. You will need 1 2/3 cups of granulated sugar. No light brown sugar in this recipe. Let's go ahead and just stir this till it is combined. Okay, so once everything is combined, we will add our eggs. You will need 2 large eggs for this recipe, and preferably all of your ingredients should be at room temperature, which in this case is just the eggs. So go ahead and add the eggs to your batter. And then you will also need 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Okay, so just stir the eggs and the vanilla extract until combined. Now, your vanilla can be imitation vanilla or pure vanilla extract. I'm using a vanilla that's called baking vanilla with pure vanilla extract. It has other, flavors. It's a vanilla flavor that shines in the. So once everything is combined, go ahead and grab a separate mixing bowl. And here you will need 3 cups of all-purpose flour. You add a teaspoon of baking powder, a tablespoon of cornstarch. The cornstarch adds a very nice texture to the cookies. It keeps them soft for days, so you really need it. And then you're going to add a 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda. And last but not least, a teaspoon of salt just for flavor. And we're going to whisk these ingredients together. You want to whisk these ingredients until combined. Then we are going to go ahead and grab our wet ingredients and we're going to gradually add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients, because if you add all at once, it's going to be super hard, and not only that, it's going to come dry and crumbly. So do this gradually. And best thing, these cookies, you do not need an electric mixer. Just the best part. So this cookie dough is really soft. Okay, so once your dough is looking like this, let's go ahead and grab our sprinkles. I am using Jimmy's or the traditional long sprinkles, colorful sprinkles, that's what you want. But you can absolutely use your favorite, non-peril, sequins, Jimmy's, whichever you want. You will need a 1/3 cup of sprinkles and go ahead and add those to your cookie dough. Okay, so as you can see, this dough is too soft. It's really too sticky to manage and put it in the oven. So we are going to have to chill this dough for 30 minutes. Not a lot, but it's worth it. So let me grab my plastic wrap. And let's put this in the fridge. Meanwhile, go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and line a baking sheet with parchment paper. I'll see you in 30 minutes. Okay, so once your oven is preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and your dough has chilled for 30 minutes, let's go ahead and scoop and bake. So now I scoop these cookies with a 2 tablespoon. If you have a 1.5 tablespoon scoop, that would be perfect. Mine is a 2 tablespoon scoop. And we are going to scoop one, and then we're going to roll it. The rolling part is optional, but I do recommend it. Just in case you want to make your cookies beautiful, then you should do it. If you don't, if you just want to eat the cookies and impress nobody, just go ahead and put them in the baking sheet. I'll do half without rolling and then another half rolling, so you can see for yourself which one you want to do. Now you do want to space these cookies around 2 inches apart because they are going to spread. So let's go ahead and bake these for 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, so once your cookies have come out of the oven, they should look like this. They should look pale on the outside and they should be smelling really good. Go ahead and transfer them to a cooling rack. You can do this with a cookie spatula. I'm just using my hands because they have cooled around 5 minutes. And you can go ahead and enjoy. So that's how you make the best Funfetti cookies. I hope you like this one and enjoy.